Pioneers come into this one exactly 500 on the year and are looking for a big conference win. Starting early in the first as the Ovion Price squeezes by his guy and uses the floater to get Marietta on the board first. Next possession, Manny Hill penetrates and scores with the left to tie it up. Price now gets shut down in the paint but finds big man Frank Wagenfeld, who gets to his spot and knocks down the mid-range J. He was feeling it early. Some deja vu here as Price finds Wagenfeld once again, this time down low, and the big fella shows some appreciation for that fine little pick and roll action by the Princes. It's Hill to Mason Wisniewski for a couple. Tough to stop that right there. Defensive lapse by Heidelberg here. They forget about Jack Main under the hoop, and Wagenfeld makes him pay with the good find. Jake Singleton driving, then finding Frank the Tank in his hot spot, and you can take that one to the bank. Marietta shot it well early as Main gets it to a wide open Darius Carden for three. You bet. Timeout Heidelberg. Pioneers led it 15-6 until this. Zane Litwin buries the corner three right in front of Marietta's bench. They go on to get a 112-99 win in a high-scoring affair.